Hi, today we're going to talk about customer registrations and we're going to understand how you can create customer registration PDF files on automation. So, if you are constantly generating customer registration PDF documents and you are in need of an automation system, then this video is for you. So, as you can see, this is a customer registration template file which I have created in a Google document wherein I have added all the elements that we typically have in a customer registration. And corresponding to this, I have also created a database in Notion wherein I have added all the details for the customer. So I am going to use all the details of this database one by one. I am going to create a PDF file for every row of the database, utilizing the information from the database and the template file that we have created in a Google document. So for this, I have added a custom automation over here, which is by the name of AutoDocCreator. So in order to use this automation setup on your Google document, you need to head over to AutoDocCreator.com. This is where you can get the access to the automation. Click on Get Automation Access and you can purchase the automation and then it will be available on your own Google document. This automation is completely private and confidential and it won't be shared with any external parties or any other tools. So once you get access to the automation, you can enjoy unlimited automations on your end. Now let us understand how this will work. So first of all, if you click on Autodoc Creator, once it is set up, which I will provide the video for, once you set it up, you have four different options. So first is we need to configure the automation in order to start using the same. So let me click on configure automation and we will set up the automation for the very first time, which will be saved forever and we can run unlimited automations. So it will automatically run a script and it will ask you to create entries for some fields, after which we can start automating the process. So it is asking me to add the database URL, which is obvious. So I just need to copy the URL of the database from here and I will put it inside this. Next is I need to add an API key. So this API key is private and confidential again, and this will connect my database with this automation which I'm going to run. Okay, so this will be only applicable to your account and it will not be accessed by others. So click on Get API key and it will take you to this particular window where you can add the API key details. So let me create a new key. So this will be like customer registration and I will choose my workspace from here. If you scroll down, I can click on save and the configuration is created. Okay, so I'll go to integrations and you can see the key available over here. Click on this and if you scroll down once again, you can see the internal integration secret field. Click on show and the key will be revealed to you. Okay, so let me copy this key and let me put it inside this field. But one key thing is that once the key is created, make sure the database which you have copied over is also accessible by the API key. So we need to click on the three dots on the top right, click on connections and click on add connection and just type the name of the API key which you just created. In this case, it is customer registration. Click on this, click on confirm. So now my database is connected with that same API key as well. Finally, we need to add the document URL. So I'll be using this particular document that you see on the background. I'll copy the URL of that and we also need to define a drive folder URL. So a drive folder is where the PDF files will be saved. So I have created a folder inside my Google Drive where I'll be saving the PDFs. This is the name customer registration PDF. Click on the three dots, click on share and click on copy link. It will copy the link of the folder and we need to enter that link inside this field. That is all that we need to follow for the setup part. Once it is done, click on save configuration. And obviously I'm going to process all the rows for the PDF. You can opt for selected rows. So this configuration we need to define for the very first time when we are running the automation. After this, we need to map the fields from the database onto this template file. For that, click on Show Notion Properties, and it will reveal the properties from the Notion database, which can be used for the mapping purpose. So let us wait for a few seconds, and now the properties are revealed on the right side. So all the properties are visible here, which we are needed of. First is we need the customer ID. Okay, so you can just type over here customer ID. Let me click to copy this value, and I will remove this field from here and I can simply paste it. So Control V or Command V to paste it. Okay. So it's just a copy paste kind of stuff. So let me get the full name once again. Let me type the name. You can see it is showing here. So let me copy it and let me paste it. So I will proceed with the exact same thing by just clicking to copy the value and putting it over here by pasting the same. Okay. So I will click to copy and paste it and I will proceed with all the remaining fields and then we can see the automation process. So now you can see I have copied and pasted all the properties from the database on the right side to the left side on the Google document. And once all the properties are pasted over here, we can start the automation process. So click on close to close this database and click on AutoDoc Creator, click on generate PDF. It will start running the script and it can generate the PDFs onto this particular folder which we have added. So let me open up the folder and we can see all the files coming here one by one once this process is completed. So you can refresh this folder once in a while to check the progress. It usually takes around 8 to 10 seconds to process a file. So you can see the first file is already visible over here, which is by the name of customer 003. So if you see the database, this is the file which it is generating. Okay. So let me open up the database once again. Let me refresh it once more. And you can see the customer 003 file visible here. So let me open it up. So you can see all the fields of that particular row has been fetched and it has properly been mapped over here. So every item that was there in this particular row has been properly replicated onto this template file. Okay. Next is customer 002, which is also pretty much clean and it has been mapped correctly with the database. And finally, we have customer 1001, which is also properly fetched. So if you observe, all the three customer records have been properly fetched from the database and they have been created as PDF file inside this folder for me. All it needed was to get access to this automation setup, which you can get from AutoDocCreator.com, and click on get automation access. This is a one-time purchase for this particular product. And once you have the access to that, you can start setting up the automation and start generating the PDF files for this. So I hope this demonstration was helpful to you. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me at notionformyuse@gmail.com. I'll be able to assist you with any of the issues which you might be having. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.